Energies is not something I've spoken about a lot on this channel, but it's something that I'm a real believer in. For attraction to occur, there has to be polarities. For a magnet to attract another magnet, they have to be polarized in their energy. And it's the same with people. If you want to attract a man with a masculine core, then it's important that you nurture and take care of your feminine core. So in this video, I'm giving you 10 ways to be feminine and radiant to men. Stay tuned. Okay, so welcome to today's video, and we are talking your feminine side and how you can take better care of it. So what this really is a self-care video, but it also has the secondary effect of making you radiantly attractive to men. When you nurture your inner feminine, masculine men are going to be attracted and drawn to you. So the reality is we live in a masculine world. A lot of the time we're spending 8, 10, even 12 hours a day in structure, logic, planning, aggression, competitiveness. These are all things that are congruent with the masculine energy, and it's important that all of us, us men included, take care of our feminine sides. It's especially important though for you as a woman to radiate and connect with that natural energy. So your intuitive energy, that flowing feminine energy, the connected, receptive, moment-to-moment energy of the feminine is something that, frankly, in our world, none of us take enough care of. So what I'm doing in this video is giving you 10 ways to help you do that. As I say, it's really a self-care video, but it's going to have the secondary effect of making you radiantly attractive to masculine men. Number 1, practice being present. The future-orientated masculine energy has to be balanced by the presence and warmth of the feminine. I have each and every one of my clients nurture their feminine energy by doing meditation every single day. Number 2, enrich your senses. Your senses are more attuned and more receptive than that of a man, so make sure you're enriching them to take care of yourself. Whether it's a bubble bath and a massage, or getting out into nature and seeing, feeling, hearing the sounds of nature and feeling that within your body, invigorating your senses is such an important part of maintaining your feminine energy. Number 3, move and look after your body. So if the masculine is the tree, then the feminine is the wind through the trees. It's the movement. And you want to make sure you're regularly moving energy through and around your body. So maybe that's the air coming up through your lungs, you're singing, or maybe you're dancing. Maybe you are taking care of yourself with yoga or Pilates and you're physically exercising to move your body. Whatever it is, you want to be moving that energy through you, and it's going to enrich your feminine side. Number 4, let a man lead. You're a woman, you can lead, but it doesn't mean you always have to. If you're in the habit of always leading the men you date, I'd pose this question to you. Wouldn't you love it if you could find a man you didn't have to lead all the time? Wouldn't you love it if you could find a man who took initiative, who asked you out, who kissed you, who fucked you, without you having to lead the scenario? If your answer was yes, and I dare say for most of you out there it was, then it shows me that you're attached to your feminine core. Letting a guy lead you sometimes isn't weak. It means being receptive and being vulnerable. And vulnerability takes strength. Number 5, spend time around other women. If you want to ensure your feminine radiance stays high, then make sure you're around other sources of that radiance on a regular basis. Spend time with the girls, make time for your friends, and you'll better connect with your inner feminine core. Number 6, buy clothes that make you feel feminine. So whatever it is for you, buy clothes that make you feel great within your energy. We spend a lot of time at work wearing pants, suits, restrictive clothing, and for a lot of women that doesn't put you or them in your most feminine state. So whether it's dresses, skirts, free-flowing tops, whatever clothing makes you feel the most like a woman, make sure you wear that clothing as much as possible when you're not in a work environment where you can choose what you wear. Number 7, create. The feminine energy is a creative energy. It gives birth to life and form. It's an energy bursting with self-expression and creativeness. Any man will tell you that when he lives with a woman, his house will look a lot different as to when he doesn't. So make sure you make time for creating in your life, whether it's playing music, baking, decorating, whatever it is, make time for creative pursuits that you enjoy and that fulfill you. Number 8, be playful. Connect to the youthful energy within you. Now, it doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're 18 or 80, we can all exude a youthful, playful energy. When you do, you're going to connect with your feminine core and be radiant to men. If you don't, and you're come off to men old or worn by the world, no one's going to be as attracted to that, and you're not going to feel as good within yourself. Remember, youthfulness doesn't mean childishness, but it does mean accessing that playful part of yourself that men are going to resonate with. Number 9, practice receptiveness. Now, the penetrating energy of the masculine and the receptive energy of the feminine isn't just about sex. It's about the way you receive in all areas. So it could be the way you accept help and receive help, or the way you accept an offer or a gift. And it could also be the way you receive a man, even just his touch. I have one client who can actually orgasm if she receives a hug from a man that she really likes. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that that should be your goal, but it shows how when you're connected to that receiving energy of the feminine, you can feel incredible within yourself and connect to that energy around men. Number 10, connect with your sexuality. So fortunately, times are changing. In the past, though, there's been a lot of shame associated with female sexuality and women enjoying sex. Thankfully, as I said, things are moving in the right direction, but that doesn't mean there's not a lot of shame in a lot of corners, with a lot of women still attached to their sexuality. Now, as you know, the female orgasm is very mental. It's very mental as opposed to the male orgasm, which is more physical. And it means that a lot of women can't experience the sexual pleasure that they potentially could because mentally there's shame or guilt associated. So whether it's going to a workshop, opening yourself up, there's lots of ways to better connect with your sexual essence and your sexual energy and to become more connected with the sexual being that you are without experiencing any inner or outer shame over it. Connecting with your sexuality is going to make you feel like more of a woman, and it's going to radiate to the men you meet and date. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. That is 10 ways to restore your feminine essence and be polarizing and attractive to men. Not only does it attract men, though, more importantly, it takes care of you. And that's the real bonus with looking after your feminine energy. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, questions on this video. I really want to know your opinion. So make sure you leave a comment in the space below. And don't forget as well to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you get the notifications. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video really soon.
It's like a dream when we both get together and